If you thought being a toddler meant being cute and making little finger paintings and playing make-believe, well, you were wrong. At least that's the idea that some people have. A new study says a more rigorous preschool education might benefit your little ones in a big way. I don't really understand how 3-year-olds could really be more academically challenged, so I went out and asked some people what they thought. Take a listen. So there's a new study out that says that preschool needs to be more rigorous. What do you think about that?
Preschool needs to be more rigorous? What does that mean?
It means like less fun, more flashcards. I feel like George Washington was a huge flashcard baby, and that's why our country is what it is today. So you're not disappointed in our preschoolers?
No. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Education goes so fast, I guess you have to try and start them as young as you can.
Stop me when it sounds too hard. Geometry.
No, it's too hard.
That's what they're doing in some of these schools.
I'd be super impressed, but I don't think it's something that they should be demanded to know.
You can dream it, you can do it isn't true, kids.
They have their whole lives to study hard and prepare for life. It's preschool. It's not Navy SEAL training there, you know?
As soon as you're out of the womb, boom, flashcards in your baby face.
No, I think you're being a little sarcastic.
I think our kids are overscheduled. That's why our kids are having all that trouble and sugar and trying to keep up. No.
0% of them are CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. 0% have won a Nobel Peace Prize. I went to several businesses today, 0 owned by preschoolers.
In Australia, they're all CEOs.
Yeah. So what kinds of things do they learn in preschool in Australia?
How to manage their money.
So if I need advice on my 401k, I should talk to an Australian preschool kid. All these businesses around here, I've noticed none of them are owned or even operated by someone in preschool.
Kids are so free with their emotions and could like cry when they want, scream when they want. I think preschool's like
that. Is that a problem?
That's not a problem.
I'm very free with my emotions.
I mean, that's wonderful.
Some say that it is.
I'm jealous.
What did you want to be when you were in preschool, when you grew up?
I actually want to be a house painter like my dad.
I think I wanted to be like a fireman or something, you know.
I wanted to be a dog.
No, you did not. What dog?
Like a floppy ears dog.
Little floppy?
Is it possible that all of my problems in my life go back to not having a hard enough preschool?
One thing I do love about the developmental age, from ages 1 to 5, the brain has the ability to learn so much. But there's also the elements of having kids be kids.
If, the next president, would you be interested in vetting how rigorous of a preschool they went to?
There might not be another presidency. So, the way we're going.
Yeah, with our preschoolers. Yeah, she wasn't a Trump fan, if you couldn't get that.
That's funny.
You're a dad.
Yes.
So do you let your kid play? And if so, does that make you awful?
No, I'm an old school dad. I want him out there doing kid stuff because they're going to hate school anyway. All this does is expedite the process. You know what I mean? And I should probably be in favor of more school for him because he's in my gene pool. It's probably not going to end good. But I thought it was very brave of you to go out there to the Lipstick Hall of Fame and tape that segment. Was that where you were, like a lipstick factory?
There was some sort of lipstick event going on outside.
I actually couldn't hear you because the makeup was too loud. It was unbelievable. But yeah, I'm in favor of easing them into the academic process because kids now, my son is 80s in 3rd grade, he has adult stress. School is stressful now. It's a lot more involved for kids than it was for us. You remember what kindergarten was for us? This would have been aggressive to do in kindergarten. We had nap time in kindergarten.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, ridiculous.
Who wants to hang out with a 3-year-old who knows geometry anyways?
I do. All right, so let me ask you this. Do we think it's okay to show kids creative things like art and expose them to music at 3 years old?
I think, absolutely.
Oh, that's okay.
I think it's
but
all
not
okay.
the logic.
But why are we?
So the brain is divided
the word
into two
was more
hemispheres, right?
rigorous.
The left side of the brain develops the logical human being. The right side is the creative sense of human being, right?
Yeah.
So if we're okay with the creative side, why aren't we okay with the logical side?
I'm okay
as
with
well?
whatever. The word was more rigorous, and I feel like we don't really need stressed out preschoolers. I don't know. What do you think, Tom?
I got 5 kids. My oldest is a junior in high school. My youngest is just finishing kindergarten right now. So, you see the pressure that's put on these kids, and I don't think. And these kids nowadays they're playing with iPads and apps, and they're getting all sorts of logic-based learning. I think so. We don't want them to be too stressed out as we head. As we get in. As Jimmy just said. I mean, the stuff that these kids are doing now, they're coming home in first grade with homework. It's a little bit nuts.
I don't know. I'm with Eric on this. I don't know. That's just maybe how I was raised. My mom was like very much like get in front of it because you don't want to get behind. And
yeah, that'll change when you get your first bad macaroni necklace. You need to get back to the basics.
Got it. Okay.
Got some bad necklaces.
All right. All right, don't go away. We circle back with our specialists, Tom Bevan and Jimmy Thela, right next.